with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and I'm here at Pulse FM, 89.9 FM actually. And how are you tonight there, Ellie?
Good, thanks yourself.
Yeah, good. This is my producer, Ellie, and she's helped me out for the last, well, this is your fourth week, I think.
Yeah.
Your fourth week. Gosh, that's gone quick. And so what we're doing tonight there, Ellie, is we're going to be, I wanted to showcase the beautiful stones that Deirdre King actually sent me here, Ellie. She says, in a little cute little note to me, she says, this protection pack is for you. I know Spirit protects you, but please keep this with you as much as possible just for extra protection. How cute is that? And now, I don't know all the names of the stones, but I'm guessing this one here is Tiger's Eye. Okay. This one here is obsidian, I think, because it's black. Now, I'm guessing for the other ones, I don't know what that one is, but that's cool as well. It's looks like chrome. It's awesome. This one here is just a polished stone or a crystal. I do not know what that one is either. Then we've also got, so we're live on Facebook. If you want to see these, come over to Facebook, and that one there you can see through. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is probably one of my favorite ones out of the whole thing as well. Is this one here, the purple one. It's gorgeous as well. So these are here to protect me tonight. So I just want to say thank you to Deirdre King for all the stones and all the fossils and everything that she sent me. She sent me a whole batch of stuff. Now, we've also got here the beautiful angels. So these are in, I think these are called agate. Sorry, tiger's eye as well. So she's got these handmade tiger's eyes crystals as well, and they are all angels. So I'll be giving these out tonight, so you can see them in their little packet, ready to go. Okay, so we've got 4 here to give away tonight. So what I'm looking for is the best random acts of kindness. Okay, so we've got 4 of the beautiful little angels to give away tonight, and it says for the golden tiger's eye, it says gold tiger's eye reduces cravings for the wrong kind of food and the desire to binge or purge. It will reduce your emotional dependence on cigarettes, prescription drugs, or alcohol. This stone reduces anxiety caused by feelings of isolation and inadequacy. It also increases your willpower and emotional stability to make health improving regimes more likely to succeed. So how cool is that? I really like this stone as well. So it's going to be really good for people because people need a lot of this going forward. And I always say to get out of automatic mode, get into first, second, and third gear so that you can feel protected and you don't have any issues going forward. But our lovely Jess Black, she's also made me these beautiful handmade crystal bracelets that I'm showing into the Facebook Live. And we've got more here. So we've got, she's sending me down a whole batch of them, but these are the ones that I've actually got to give away. So I've got 2 ladies that I'm waiting for their postal addresses to come along, but these are the examples of the beautiful crystals that I've actually received from Jess Black, as well as we've got here the crystal angel and their key rings. So these are absolutely beautiful. They're all handmade, all crystal, real stone from Jess Black as well. So we've got 2 beautiful ladies that just want to share the love to everybody around the world. So if you've just joined me, come over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you will see me here live on my page. I've also got we're streaming across 2, 4, 6 other platforms as well tonight. So we've got the beautiful Ellie here. She's ready to rock and roll and she's put your hands down a bit further to wave. Down. That's it. Yeah, we've got there's Ellie's hand. She's saying hello to everybody as well. She's got her Facebook page up and running on the screen here, and sure as ever, I'm on the big screen over there. I can see myself. I'll just turn the camera around. So there we are. There's lovely Ellie there. So thanks for joining me, everybody. So we're just going to go and say hello to some people on the live so I can get custom with you guys. And I'm going to turn on my iPad. So we're going to be doing live readings here on the station. I do this 8 hours a week. So this is the start of the week. So I do 8 till 10 on a Sunday night here at Pulse FM. And Monday night I do over at a live from 9 to 11. Tuesday night from home from 10 till 12 to midnight, so I can capture around the world all the overseas audience and help them out, as well as on Wednesday night from soir from 8 till 10. However, I'll be in the OB van from next week. So that's going to be a challenge. But anyway, I've never ever done my shows from an OB van because they're actually upgrading their studio. So every studio is upgrading at the moment, which is fantastic. So we'll have some beautiful, crystal clear audio coming through. So we've got Jill Polglaze, and a few of my other followers did my workshop last night, and it was a marathon. It was longer than the last one, but it felt like only five minutes, So we're all probably a bit exhausted. You can hear in my voice I'm still struggling because it went till midnight. But it was actually a really, really good workshop, and I was really happy with the girls, how they pulled through spirit. I said to them, are you all psychic? They say no, and I say, well, yes, you are, because you're going to pull through spirit. That's what you're here for. So, and sure as ever, we had home runs for everyone, and not quite 100% hits, but yeah, it was pretty good evening, and I'm sure the girls will be talking about it for a while. I know that some of them were, sending me messages today saying how happy they were, which is really good. I like the feedback. As you know, we all our psychics like to get feedback from all of our shows. When we do our readings, we love to get the feedback, because that's how we increase our psychic abilities, and any psychic ability, because we actually have the feedback coming back from you guys, whether we're right or wrong. It's still feedback. Now, I got a message from one of my lovely ladies from last night, and she says, Lesley, you predicted, you've been saying for the last 2 weeks, I'm just going to pull it up on my screen here. She said, Lesley, you predicted for the last 2 weeks that there's going to be someone that's got shot, and she said it's just come true today. And she said, you said it 3 nights in a row. And I said, I can't remember saying anything, to be honest, and I don't really remember everything, but this has just come through. I'm just trying to find it. Anyway, when I'll go to the ad, I will find it for you so that you can see what I'm actually talking about. That's right, it was on a text message. So it's really important that, sometimes I say things and then all of a sudden it comes up onto something that I'm actually really not quite familiar with, because I don't remember everything. And I feel like that spirit always is there to protect me from the memories of the sorrow that people have, because when you're a psychic medium, people don't realize that you actually have all the suffering. You feel the suffering. I'm actually a remote viewer, if you've just joined me. So what I do is I actually hear, see, smell, feel the spirit, as well as I see them next to me. So it's with the remote viewing, which is it's quite unique. It's where you have people standing right next to you and they're transparent. It's like when you come out of the shower and you have the misty mirror. That's how I see it. The mirror is quite misty, but I also see spirit right next to me, and that's what happens to me. So you can imagine when I'm doing my live shows, I've got to think about the panel. If I don't have Ellie here, I've got to think about the panel. I've got to think about the readings. I've got to think about the validations. I've got to make sure that my streaming software's, tickety-boo, it's not actually, falling down. And then I've got to read from spirit. So I've got to get those messages through. And some of my friends that are psychics, they always say to me that, Lesley, you've got 9 brains or 8 brains. I go, really? Feels like sometimes I do, and I have to. But yeah, so this is the message from my friend, and I'll just cover that up. And I don't know if you can see that on the Facebook there, but I'm trying to turn it around. But that was the message from my friend this afternoon, one of my followers. She says, there it is. Did you watch the Sydney news? You did 3 readings that you did saying that someone was going to get shot in Sydney. Wow. And I can't remember saying it, but apparently I had said it over 3 different shows in the last couple of weeks. So God help me if if I have to remember all this stuff, because it's there's so much that I have to remember. So I don't know if anybody else can vouch for that or what I said, because I really like to know exactly what I said. So that would be really cool. So guys, also I just want to make it really, really clear that when I do readings, I do not send anybody any messages to friend with me. I do not do that. I do not chase you. I do not stalk you for readings. I do not ask for you to be my friend on Facebook on a fake page. Now, there's a lot of trolls out there. They're doing it to a lot of psychics, to a lot of anything that's actually live. So anybody that's live, they stalk and they actually try to get you to friend with them. And it's always a friend's page, okay? Because they cannot create 2 business pages, which is Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero or Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. That's my 2 business pages. If you get anything else outside of that, look at the name, because the name will have Psychic-Medium Lesley Spaliviero or whatever it is. There's one of them like that at the moment I discovered today. And then there's also another one with, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, but they've spelt it wrong. They've got an apostrophe here. They've got an asterisk there. They've got something else there. You need to check the name so that you don't get spammed, okay? You don't get scammed as well. So I do not, just want to reiterate that again, I do not chase anybody to be my friend. I have enough friends and I have a lot of spirit. So but I don't stalk you to register for anything. I don't stalk you to like my page. If you do go onto my page and you like something on my page and I go in there and I go invite, that's it. That's all I do to welcome you to my page. That's it. And that's because you have liked something on my pages, either Sydney's Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, or Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. That's it. I do not do nothing else. So if you get spammed or if you get anything from anybody else like the other day, please do not do anything other than take photos of the screen, snapshot it, and I put it as a pinned post up on my page. I can't do anything else. So if you get spammed, I can't help you. You need to start learning how to use Facebook or anything like that going forward, because that's the way the world's going to be. Okay, so it's going to be social media, it's going to be online, and everything's going to be online pretty much. So I rest my case there. So I've warned everybody. I warn everybody on my shows. At the start of the show, I always put big notification on there when if you go into the show when I'm streaming live. I've got it everywhere, guys. And I can't stress it enough. Do not get sucked in by any of these trolls or any of these people. Now, if there's any other psychic mediums that come on my page and you post up your own readings and stuff like that, I'm going to block you like I did last week, okay? So if you're so good, then you need to go and get your own live shows. It's just that simple. I'm that black and white, guys. So here we go. We're just going to go back in here and we're going to say hello to a few people. So we've got, I just mentioned Jules Polglaze. We've got Karen Wern. I hope I'm saying your name properly there, Karen, because I feel like I say it wrong every time. We've got Jessie Cat Scissorhands. Now that's easy for me to say. So they're all saying hello. Thanks for joining me. Diana Bassani, she's here again. We've got Maria White. So Bernadette Brown, I haven't had you on here before. So normally what we do, guys, is if you're a new beginner or coming on here or newbie to my show or first time listener, then what I do is I like to pull in spirit and say hello to everybody so that we can get that universe and everything, all that spiritual energy working. Okay, that's what I do. So Robin, she's from overseas. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, and country. And county. And we've got lovely Jess Black here, so I can see where I'm helping people in the world. I hope you're well there, Jess. So tell everybody how long our marathon went last night. So it was pretty long, wasn't it? We've got Wendy Watson. So I'm doing another workshop this Saturday coming up as well. So anybody from the previous workshops, they can join this workshop on Saturday again for free. However, the newbies, they have to pay for it. It's not that expensive. So I've made it really quite easy for people. So we've got Wendy Watson. She's hi from Melbourne. We've got Diana. She says, is the silver one Hemonite? I have no idea if I'll just show Jess Black. Jess Black will know the stone. So Jess, I know you're watching, Lovey, and D King if you're there. So these are I know this one is the Tiger's Eye. Yeah, I know this one is, I don't know. Pass. I don't know that one either. I'm having a guess that this black one is obsidian. I don't know what it means. So if Jess or D can write on there, Lovey, please do so. And this one here is, I actually like this one. It looks really elegant. It looks like chrome. So these are here to protect me tonight from D King. And I've got Jess Black's bracelets on me on both arms. So they're pretty cool. And we've also got these ones here, guys. If you've just joined me, I've got 4 lots of beautiful Tiger's Eye angels to give out tonight. So I want to know who's got the best, and Jess Black or D King can actually choose them. The 4 people who do the best random acts of kindness for somebody else. That's what I'm looking for. So I do this 8 hours a week. That's my kindness, my gift giving back. So I want to find out who else is in there doing the same thing as me, guys. So we've also got Nicole Williams, she says, they are gorgeous. Does she have a page? Yes. So we're going to be doing an auction coming up in the future, which will be probably at the end of what's this? So we've got about another 2 or 3 weeks. I'm guessing Jess, just getting Jess organized to do an auction, online auction, as well as a crystal education workshop. Okay, so we'll be doing that, and I'm probably going to go live with this as well. So we're going to go this in the next couple of weeks. So keep your eyes open on for the page for the Psychic Sun Radio Angels on Air page, so that you can see when the event's coming up. I've also got another lady as well. I've got 2 other ladies I'm trying to organize for as a healer, as well as a counsellor coming up. So we're going to be organising that as well. So Maria White from London, thanks for joining me, Maria. How cool is that? So do you have a question for me, Maria, all the way over there? And tell me what time it is as well, lovey. So I think I'm going to write down a journal for you, because I'm really drawn to you to do that. Now, hi, Jade. Thanks for joining me. So I was only thinking of you yesterday, actually, Jade. So contact me, because I've got an idea for you, lovey. So I've also got here, Robin, she said the chrome looking one, if it is magnetic, it's hematite. Okay, try testing it near metal. There you go. You want to try that one there, the chrome looking one there, Ellie? So see if it can get stuck to metal. Then we can tell if it's whatever it is. Does it stick to that? No? Okay. Well, that one didn't work, did it? So Jade, she says, yes, the crystal sounds amazing. Finding it hard to move forward right now. Oh, there you go. So that's why I was thinking of you, Jade. So I didn't know that you had actually written this up there on the page. So it's 10 steps forward and 20 steps back each time. Well, keep your chin up there, lovey, okay? So things are coming around. I've got a couple of ideas for you. So contact me through the page. We've also got here my beautiful Wendy Harvey that always writes my prayers and my poems. So Wendy's written another beautiful one for tonight. So we're going to go into that when I can find it. So I've got, where are we? Where's Wendy? So we've got here Wendy Harvey. Okay, here it is. So we're going to do this prayer tonight, and it's so everybody close your eyes and put your head down and pray. Okay, so I ask as I pray for a better day. This is the prayer. So someone asked me just the other day, what do you ask for? You pray. I ask for peace on the planet we live. I ask for kindness in whatever we give. I ask for health for those in pain, to feel free from illness and to feel fit again. I ask that we see this bond together, be it mother, father, sister, or brother. I ask for depression to be lifted away. I ask at least they find their way. I ask I ask that war can be lifted and gone. I ask that they see what they are doing or is also wrong. I ask for people to be gentle and kind. I ask for whatever comes to mind. I ask that you don't tumble and that you don't fall. I ask for blessings for you and for all. Amen. Thank you very much, Wendy. That's beautiful once again. Wow, it's so cool. I love prayers, and I love, I'm not the most religious person in the world. I am Catholic, but I'm not the most religious person in the world. But I must say I'm a good person. I'm like an angel, so I don't do anything wrong, and I don't have to do anything wrong, because Spirit will pull me back into light, so to speak. So what would say the crystals in blue there, Jess? What's this one? I haven't got my paperwork with me, so tell the girls there on the live what that is, please, lovey. We've also got Sabrina Tomeo. I have not seen you on here before there. So Jess is, we've got Jade saying hello to everybody. Thanks, Jade. So Jessica, she said, Lesley, last time reading you said someone close to me is pregnant, and I think it's my big sister Joanna. She said, can I have a reading for my sister Joanna, please? Oh, well, I still get the pregnancy there. So Jess, let me just write your name down. So sister, pregnant. I don't like doing pregnant anyway. I don't like doing love readings and pregnant. So I said it would have been it would have been about 2 years ago now, actually. I said to Spirit, I said, whatever you do, I was on pay TV and I was doing the phones. And I said to Spirit, whatever you do, don't give me any, love or relationship readings. And sure as ever, I get 5 in a row. And I go, you got to be kidding me. So that was torture. So, But yeah, Wendy, she says hi to Wendy Harvey, Julie Polglaze to Wendy Harvey. We've also got Karen. She says, I received my beautiful bracelet today. Thank you so much for the gift. So I hope you wear it, guys, so that you can thank Karen Wern. You can actually thank Jess Black for that, lovey, because that's the beautiful lady that's actually giving them to me. She's actually sits there and hand makes them all herself. Now I received, I think, 25 of them last time, and I think it was about 16 or something of the actual the angels. So the angel, we've got here the little angel key rings. They're beautiful. So yes, if you do a random act of kindness, I'm actually sending out tonight these ones here, okay, which is the beautiful D King's beautiful gift as well. So let's keep going. We've got Vicky Kelly here. We've got so good evening, lovely. We've got Renee. So thanks for joining me. We've got Donna Zimmerman. Thanks for joining me. She's from Pennsylvania. She says it's 5 a.m. here in the morning. That's so cool. Thanks for joining me here, Donna. Donna from Pennsylvania. And I'm going to do you a reading as well, so you can go back to bed or even, go start your day, lovey. So we've also got Jules Polgate. She says, was a magic time last night. Thanks, Jules. It was a good night. So anybody that's done the actual workshops before can come back and do them again. I don't mind that. So we've also got here Jade. She says, if you have time, I would love a reading feeling down tonight. Yeah, that's because it's a full moon there, lovey. So everyone's feeling the same. And I actually feel like today it was, I did some training this morning, and sure as ever, it was just, I felt lazy all afternoon, but I did a lot of work today. So, but I always do stuff from home. So there you go. Was an awesome course. Course highly recommended. Yeah, thanks there, Jess. Just did the course last night. Yes, I'm good, thanks. So we've got Tracy Gibson. She did the one beforehand. She couldn't make last night. So Wendy did the one beforehand as well. It was really good. Sorry, Wendy, it was good. So we've got Laura DeAngelo. She says, I would like to know if my nonno Sam, so that's Italian, so nonno Sam has anything to say to me. I'm missing him so much lately. And I feel something around the chest, okay? And my nonna. So nonna and nonna. That's how I used to call my grandparents, okay? Because my grandparents are Italian. So my nonna and nonno, that's how I used to say it, Laura. So that's cool. It actually brings back memories. So we'll do a medium for this, okay? We'll come back to you there. I'm just writing that down. So we've also got Maria White. She said, I found a teenager curled up in a sleeping bag. He was tearful. Oh, jeez. I bought him breakfast and sent him to the right direction to get help and support. I'll never forget his little face. I always think about him. I hope he got to the help that he needed. Oh my God. See, this is the problem. I would take probably everybody in. I'd have like a whole house full of people. I'd have half the world in my house if it was me. So lucky I didn't see him. That's really sad. So Jess Black, can you write down Maria White for me so that she can receive a gift? Okay, so I'm just going to write it down too. That's beautiful, Maria. So Jess, we've got Jessica at his hand. She says, yes, thank you. Hope you are well too. Can't wait for your prayer. Yep, so we've done the prayer. That's beautiful. Dwayne's all the way from overseas as well. We've got Sabrina coming in. So she's from, doesn't say. Okay. We've got Bernadette Brown. She says, hi, Lesley. Would like to know if my big move is it going to be good for me? It will be good for you, lovey. It's time for a change for everybody. So Bernadette. So I'm just going to leave that one there because I feel like it's coming up on the 16th around, say, August, either August or May, they just said to me. So brace yourself. What is the 1 and 6 and 7 for you? What's the number 7? July, maybe. So yeah, look for those dates for you, okay? So I feel like that's going to come around. It's going to be good. So you've got to actually feel it, you got to feel the energy. You got to feel like how it's going to be really, really good for you. We've also got here Renee. She says, good idea. We're taking screenshots. I'm always receiving fake requests, reporting them. Yeah, that's right. So guys, if you do get a fake or a troll or a scammer or anyone that's asked you to friend with me, because I don't friend with nobody, and that's no offense, but I don't stalk people as a fake, then please take a photo, send it to me so I can actually put it on my page and put up there who's doing what and who's who in the zoo. So yep. So Jess, I'm straight up. That's exactly right how I am. If people don't like it, I don't care. I'm not fussed anymore. As you get to my age, you just go, oh, well, whatever. move on. So local Richmond now. So Diane Tracy Marie Russell, thanks for joining me. So you're not far away from the studio here. You should come in and have a look at what I do in here. So contact me so you can come in here and sit beside me and, you know, have a look and see how it all works behind the scenes. That's what I do with people. So it's nice and close for you, lovey. So we've got Jess Black again. She says, was awesome. Could have talked all night. I know. I know. I was trying to fall asleep, but everyone was still talking. Everyone was still going. So Diana Bassani, she's from Adelaide. We've also got Lucy Davies here. Thanks for joining me. So Sabrina's from Brisbane. So yes, it's Heniate. So you're all right. That stone was hematite. Hematite. Is that right? You say it? Hematite. So there. Not that I know what it is. Yes, so I won't read too much for you tonight there, Jade. Well, I want you to contact me, okay? So let's have a chat tomorrow. So we've got Diana Tracy Marie. She says, not sure if you see me on this live page. Yes, I do there, lovey. So I can see you there. So if you are on one of my group pages, so I'm streaming across 6 platforms. 2, 4, 6. So I'm streaming across 6 platforms. So, but I'm mainly on the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page. So if you're on any other platform, then come over to this page now and go to the events and the live. You'll see the live come up straight away. Hi, Jess. Thanks for joining me. So we're going to go into the readings now. I'm just looking for a question. I had a couple at the start. So we've got here Maria White. She's all the way from overseas in London. So Maria, I'll put you out of your misery so you can go back to bed or start your day. So what I get for you is a number 12. So we've got the 1, 2, and 3. So you can look up the angel numbers for 1, 2, and 3. And been getting this a lot for people lately. Okay, so a lot of people around the world need a lot of love and support. Okay, so I also get the month of March. So this month here. So what's coming up around? They just said to me 27th to 28th of March or April. So what is that? What do those dates mean to you? If they don't mean anything to you, what is the number 9 for you? So you've got September and you've also got the number 10, October as well. Okay, so what do those numbers mean to you? Because I don't miss out on, I don't not normally get my numbers. Okay, so I'm also feeling like for you, there's a bit of dryness around the throat. I just feel like that you need to take a rest. Like you need to actually start to look after yourself. It's nutrition. They're smashing me with nutrition. And I can see also a lady in spirit here. And I feel like that was either your grandmother or your great grandmother. And this lady's saying to me that there's no communication around you at the moment. There's like things spiraling down. They're quite concerned about you. And they're saying to me to lift up your spirit. So lift up your head. Make sure that you're looking after yourself because things have gone a little bit pear-shaped, she's saying to me. She's also giving me pain on my right side. So is the right side of the face, or someone's got pain on there, or sinus, because my nose feel like it's blocked there, okay, now. So I just feel like that someone's either got sinus, and she just showed me them sneezing. So who's the person that actually has the sinus or the sneezing, or somebody around you that has? Because I feel like they need to get that eucalyptus spray and spray it up their nose like I do, because that makes so much difference. And I just feel like she's saying to me that they're allergic to either dust or some sort of what do you call it, earthy thing around the house, which could be like the environment as well, which is the flowers and whatever else, the pollen. And they're saying to me that even their eyes get itchy because my eyes feel like that. I just want to scratch it now, especially on my right side. So they're saying to me with the dust to go behind the bed, get the vacuum cleaner and go behind the bed because all the dust is accumulated there because I can see it. And she's saying to me, you need to vacuum at the behind the scene, she's saying, behind where people can see, because that's what's causing the allergy to escalate. Okay, and I'll leave that there. It's like they've got itchy skin as well, because I feel like I've got itchy skin as well. Okay, so it's like this irritation. And they're showing me like the inflammation on the face, like the redness on the face and the cheeks, and I just feel like I'm inflamed at the moment. So, and I'll leave it there. But no, she wants me to tell you, someone around you or yourself, or was it her that, or your grandmother or your great grandmother that actually had the swollen legs? Because I feel like they retained a lot of fluid in their legs and they could not get rid of it. They didn't move enough to get rid of it. They didn't understand how to get rid of it either. So that's what they're showing me. They're showing me that. And she's showing me where she used to pull on the white, tight stockings, sort of like those, what do you call it? What are they called? I can see them, but she's trying to show me. She's compression stockings, but they used to go from the toe and they had a hole in the toe and then they go right up to the knee. Okay, so that's what she's showing me as well. And I feel like my voice is a bit husky. So did she have issues with her throat going forward, or something not right with the throat? Because I feel like I'm really husky, and I feel like this is her. And I'll leave that there, Marie. So if you could validate that. So when you guys do a validation for me, just write validation and in capitals, and then I can see it clearer on my screens here, and then I can come back and read the validation. So I'm just going to scroll forward on the iPad and go from there. So we've got Jess Lopez there. She's coming in. So Diane Tracy Marie. We've got Joe Lister. We've got Sharon Surplus. We've got Ciaran Michael Edwards. I don't know how to say that name. We've got Tanya Elliott. Thanks for joining me. Tara Ross. She's back. So I can't see any validations yet. Oh, hang on a second. She says, okay, we've got Donna Zimmerman. She says, while on vacation, we went to a local, this is not a validation, this is a random act of kindness. So this is what I'm looking for as well, guys, so that you can win one of these beautiful crystal angels that D. King has actually given me. So we've got here, where is it? There you go, Tanya. I did that for you tonight. Tanya Elliott likes my bars. So I got, while on vacation, we went to a local pizza restaurant. Outside was a homeless man sitting. We said hello as we went in. She says, while eating, this man came in and asked if they could give him something to eat. They told him he had to leave. That's really nasty. I went over and told the young girl at the counter to give him whatever he wanted. I paid for him to come and eat for the next few days. That's beautiful. We found out talking to him, he was a veteran. Yeah, there you go. I have never seen a more appreciative man. It made my heart happy. There you go. So you don't expect anything back. This is the beautiful part about random acts of kindness, as well as giving to someone else, because you don't expect something back. And this is when we give back, So you'll get tenfold coming back for you, Donna, because it's unexpected. You're not expecting it to come back, as well as you're giving out and you're being grateful for it. So that's beautiful. Thank you. So D. King, we've got Donna Zimmerman. So she's going to get a gift as well. So we're coming up to that. We've also got here Jess Scissorhand. She says her sister, I predicted a couple of weeks ago that somebody was pregnant around Jess, and she said it's not her, but Jess is suggesting that it might be her sister. And I do feel like that someone's being dizzy around you, Jess, as well. So who's that? Because I feel really, really dizzy. It's like my head is spinning. It's like vertigo, but not the vertigo, if that makes sense. And I feel like this person's got low blood pressure. So is your sister lying down a lot? So who's lying down? Because I feel like I can see someone lying down quite a fair bit. Or she's going to have to lie down a fair bit, because I feel like her blood pressure is going to be up and down. And they're saying to me, it's like me when I was pregnant with my daughter, my blood pressure was up and down. So I had to lie in the lounge for weeks and not move. I was not allowed to move. I wasn't even allowed to cook. I was only allowed to go to the toilet and back. That was it. I was not allowed to have my blood pressure rise too high. So I was like that for 2 or 3 months on the lounge. I wasn't allowed to work, do nothing. But I feel like it's someone around you, Jess, if it's not you or your sister, that this person was quite dizzy before they get up. Okay, so they're really quite like all rocky, hanging onto the walls and stuff like that. So if that's your sister, she needs to top up her go to the doctor and get that sorted out, because I'm not going to advise that. But normally what I would do for myself is just top up my salts, which is your natural Celtic or pink salt, and I use both of them at night before I go to bed, 20 minutes before you go to bed, and that helps you level everything out with your blood pressure, as well as it makes you sleep. It's beautiful for you. It's because it's got about 83 natural minerals in it. It's gorgeous. So we're just going to say here as well there, Jess, I feel like she could possibly be pregnant, and I'm seeing boy, and I think I said this last time for you. I think it was you. I said boy around you. That's what I'm getting. This pregnant person is going to have a boy. And I feel like there's a cousin around you as well that needs to have a welfare check. So whoever that is, or somebody that's close to you, that you it's like a relative but not a relative, if that makes sense. It's a female. I feel like you need to do a welfare check on this person as well. And I get Gemma as well. So Gemma, Jenny, something like that. So who is that around you? Jenna, something like that. So Jeannie, Janie, or something like that. It's like a J name, and it's a female person. Okay, I'm not quite hearing exactly how they're saying it to me, but that's what I'm getting for you, lovey. So I'll leave it there, and please validate if you can. So if anybody can validate, so. Okay, so Jessie Cat Scissorcan, she says, so Leslie, she says, remember Joe's co-worker? Yes. She said, the one everyone dislikes. Yes, Sanchez. Well, Joe got him suspended from work. Oh no. And now Joe thinks that Sanchez is going to try to do something to him. What do you think? I don't think so. I just think that Joe needs to pull his head in and he will realize that. Remember what we said? We said don't do anything that's nasty, but clearly, that's a bit too late. But it's probably for a good reason because I remember saying that to you really clear. But you got to blow them away, okay? So get rid of them. Make sure that they're blowing, like you put them as a small smurf on your left hand and just blow them away. Get rid of them. Send them love and light so that they don't come back, okay? And you don't want that to come back onto you guys. I don't feel like it will be, and I feel like Joe's protected anyway. So they're saying to me that Joe's got this white shield around him, okay? That's why he survived where he got to, and it's good for him. So he needs to step up. He needs to actually be a part of the company where he's going to go forward now, okay? Because if they're looking after him like that, then he's going to go and another step ahead. That's what I'm getting for him, okay? And I'll leave that there. So we've also got here Diane Tracy Marie. She says, I went through McDonald's restaurant. We have all been flood affected. She said the queue was really, really long. She said, I feel everyone was there because unable to cook with power cuts with the flood. She says, so I paid for the next three people behind me so that the queue of cars could keep moving as they didn't have to worry about paying for their dinner. That is so cool. So Diane, that's another one there, Jess. So please write down Diane Tracy Marie Russell. That's a long one. So you guys have to send me all your postal addresses so that we can send these gifts out to you, okay? So send me in the messenger on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, the actual postal address that you want me to send your gifts out to, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we're just going to go in a little bit further here. So I'm looking on the iPad. This is a lot clearer for me to read. So we've got Donna from Pennsylvania, and she says, I think I'm just going to go and do a general there for you, Donna, because it's such a long way, and I want you probably like 5 a.m. in the morning. So guys, if you've just joined me, I'm an international psychic medium. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, and country, so I can see who I'm helping around the world, and if you've got a county as well, and what time it is. If you're overseas, it's like, what is it? It's 8:37 p.m. on a Sunday night here in Sydney, Australia. So come over to our page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we will do a reading for you. So, and we've got the beautiful Jess. So we've got Donna Zimmerman here. So I'm just going to give her a reading because she's done a beautiful random acts of kindness. She says, with the man from the pizza restaurant, the homeless man. That's beautiful, Donna. So good on you, girl. What else have we got here for Donna? So Spirit, let's go. I was saying in my event last night, my workshop, I said, what I do with Spirit is I said to him, okay, buddy, we're on in 10 minutes. Let's go like this. And they just laughed at me. I go, no, this is what I do. Yeah. So, okay. So I've got pain in the back of my left leg here. So around the hamstring area there for you there, Donna. So who's that around you that's got pain? And I feel like something's not right with the left eye. So if someone got they just said like an eye drooping or some form of stroke. Maybe I don't feel like it's a full stroke. I feel like it's a Bell's palsy or something like that, where the eye has dropped a little bit, and the mouth has dropped a little bit, and it's on the left side. Okay, I feel like that's happened, like a Bell's palsy. I don't know. And I feel like that you're suffering with a bit of anxiety, or not a bit, quite a lot, because I feel it all on my chest here, and I feel like the pressure's on my shoulders. So what's going on around you there? And I also get a sore left ankle. So my ankle is starting to ache, and I feel like this could be either like like either onset of arthritis, or someone around you had a broken ankle or sprained ankle, or the onset of arthritis, because it's starting to annoy me now, and now it's going away. So I've got to get rid of it. I've got to say it and get rid of it. So, and I also feel like for you, the number 23 for you. So this is coming up again for a lot of people. There's a lot of things going on between now, April, May, and June. So a lot of things coming up. So brace yourself, people. Get out of automatic mode. I cannot stress this enough for everybody. Okay, the world is going crazy. So get out of automatic mode. Get all your ducks in a row. Don't just flop me off and go, yes, she's just saying it again. I'm dead set serious. Get out of automatic mode. Get all your ducks in a row. Get all your accounts in a row. Get all your house titles in a row. Get everything in a row so that you can actually sit pretty when the world hits the fan, if you know what I mean. So, and I'll leave that there. So I just want to just say to you also there, Donna, so make sure that you've got all your little little obstacles out of the road, okay, for the next couple of months. And so you've got a couple of little miniature projects they're saying to me, and a couple of little things that you need to get done. So get it done, stop putting it off, and get it done, and get your little list. So they're saying to me, got a little list, and that the little list hasn't been finished yet, and you keep putting in some extra stuff to the list, okay? So we don't want that. We want you to finish the projects. Me being a project manager, putting my project manager hat on now, you need to finish your list, guys. So get that done. So I'm getting number 1 and the number 2 around you separately. So what does that mean to you? So we've got January month, and we've got February month as well. So I feel like that there was something significant around February that took place that is like a constant reminder to you. It's like smashing you in the back of the head. That's what I'm getting for you as well. And I'll leave that there. But the message for you going forward is get out of automatic mode. You're too comfortable in the daily routine. You need to either step it up or get out of that routine, not necessarily, just put other things in there to protect yourself going forward, if that makes sense. And I'll leave it there. Not saying anything bad's going to happen to you, so don't think like that. So this is what I heard the other day. I don't know who said it now. I was watching a video, and the man said, he was on a live, and he turned around and said, don't be fearful of something that you're assuming that I'm saying, if that makes sense. So I'm not saying anything, but don't assume something so that you get in fear, if that makes sense, okay? So I will not ever tell you that something bad's going to happen. I will try and guide you around it if I can. That's how I work. And with people, other psychics, if they're fakes and they're telling you, Joe Bloggs, your brother's going to die or whatever, then don't listen to it. It's not right, okay? So don't actually fester on that and worry about that. And I've had so many people come to me about this, and that's why I do live shows, 8 hours a week for free, so I can prove to you this is how a real psychic medium, a genuine one, should actually operate, because there's so many charlatans out there, and I'm fed up with the actual attitude and the egos out there as well, whereas they put things back to the person and fish for information. Then they charge $300 for a 2-sentence email from people that come to me and ask me for a real reading. So that kills me, so I don't like that. But anyway, we'll keep going. So we've got here Jessie Cat Scissorhand. She says, validation. She said, yes, she's lying down a lot, my sister, but tomorrow I'm seeing her and we'll show her this video. She said, you did say, and you said cousin or family is the name Julie. Yes. So I said a J name. So it was a Jenna, Jemmy, Janie, Jenny, or something like that. It could be Julie, actually. So I didn't think of a Julie, but yeah, it's actually a J name. I do remember saying a J name for you there, lovey, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we're going to go over to a sponsored ad with our beautiful Ellie, the producer. Thanks, Ellie. Over to you. Just going to grab a drink because my throat is going really crazy. Hang on. How long is this ad for?
2 minutes. Then I'll do in your little 12 seconds.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. That's better. I can actually talk because I feel like I had something in my throat. So I don't know who that is around this live at the moment, but my throat feels like someone's cut my throat, and it feels like I'm either choking or something like that. So I don't know if we've got, I won't say this on air because I'll say it now in the live, but I don't know, guys, if we've got someone on the feed here that's either had someone that's had their throat cut or surgery, or cut as in surgery, or someone that's actually had a hanging or something like that, because I couldn't talk. So let me just go forward. I can see what's going on here. It's taking my breath away. Donna Tracy Marie, she says she's got the flu bad. I don't feel it's the flu, lovey. So this person, so your son hung himself. Okay, right. Okay, now I'm getting it. So did he have issues with his left leg as well? Because I feel really uncomfortable. Like my left leg is actually killing me. So who's got that? Is that around you? Is that you, Donna? I feel like I'm actually talking to you right now because I can see you on the iPad, but I can't see you on my software here, but I can feel it here. Okay. So she's got pain in her left leg as well. So Ellie will pull me back in when I'm ready to go live again, but I couldn't get past it, and it's really strong. Now I can't really say the the hanging on the live on the radio. So that's why I'm trying to clear it up now. And I feel really sick around that as well. Do you feel sick there too, Diane?
Going live in 15 seconds.
How long?
15 seconds.
Okay.
I'll just play your little.
Yeah, thanks, lovey. So he had pain in his left, what's that say? Left leg.
5,
Sachets. What's
4,
sachets mean, Donna?
3,
Diane,
2,
sorry.
1.
So welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And if you'd like to go over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, I have just discovered, I don't like saying this on air, so I've actually just sort of pulled back a little bit and then went to an advertisement because I was feeling a lot of pressure around my neck and I couldn't breathe, and I actually felt like that I was either choking or I was hanging or something like that, and I just saw spirit next to me, and we've just discovered that it was an unfortunate someone's passed by hanging here by suicide. So we've just found the lady. So and now I feel a bit better because I couldn't actually. I felt like I was going to have no breath. So it was really quite strong. So we've just discovered that it's Diane Tracy. Sorry, who was it? Who was it again? She said her son. That's really sad, and I'm so sorry for that there, Diane, and I'm sincerely, my heart just goes out to you. I'm really sorry. So we will do, if Wendy's got another prayer or something like that, I'll read the other prayer out before the end of the night. Can you remind me, Wendy, for this lady, so we can send some love to her, because I can't imagine how traumatic it is, because I feel like my eyes, I don't know what to say. My eyes are tearing. I feel like I need to talk to you, and I feel like this man on the other side. So what was I'm going to go avoid what the suicide was, but I'm just going to go into everything else about him, okay? So I get a dark brown hair, and I get a young man who's was very, very pale skin, okay? So did he have some issues with self-esteem? And I know that sounds very general, but I'm feeling like there was something wrong with his leg, because my leg is killing me. My left leg is absolutely killing me. And I feel like that it was either an injury or something not right there, because I can't quite see it. Now, was there a bike or a motorbike with this as well there, Diane? Because I feel like there was a motorbike involved, or he used to ride motorbikes. He's showing me that as well. Did he get injured on a motorbike before this, way before this? And like he's showing me kind of like a limp. I feel like I've got a limp in that. And I also feel like going forward for you. Now, this guy is always right beside you, okay? Your son is right beside you. He's said to me to tell you that there's nothing that you could have done to stop this, okay? There was no way that he was going to stop this. It was all about him, and he does not regret it. He's saying to me that it's all about him and that the time was right, okay? So it was right, and that he's right beside you, and he's saying to me he's always got his arms around you. So at night when you feel sad, at night when you feel sorry. So, gosh, it's too much. So I'll have to pull back. Can you go to another ad there, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, I'm just going to pull back. Oh.
You good?
Yeah, far out. It's too much sometimes. Hang on, guys. In web design, graphic design, online stores, SEO. It's safe to say that when it comes to getting your business online, get myself together. Oh,
You've put up with that.
Yeah.
Head to funserious.com.au today. Mention this ad and get free web hosting until July. That's funserious.com.au.
Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, Diane. Sorry, Diane. I feel like I'm talking right to you. That's why it's so strong. I just feel like your son's right here with me. It's really, really full on. How long have I got, Ellie?
30 seconds.
I was going to grab a tissue. Can you grab your tissue? Not when this finishes, yeah. Thanks. Sorry. Oh, okay. His brother had a limp. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So I've got two. That's why it's so strong. Okay, Diane. This is really. That's why the energy is so strong. Okay. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Sorry, we had to just pull back a little bit there. Sometimes the energy is too strong for me, and this is a double whammy here tonight. So, and I'll just have to leave it there. I think I'll have to just pull back a bit. But we've got Diane Tracy. She's saying to me, and what's with the arm there too, Diane? Because I'm getting all itchy on my right arm. So we've got one son that had it, an injury was shot in the leg, and that's why my leg was killing me. On my left leg, and then also I've got something with the skin or something like that. I feel really itchy. So who's that around you as well, Diane? Because the energy is really strong. Okay, there's two of them here. So we've got two sons here, and I also and so when you're at night and you're upset and you're crying, I can feel the pressure on your shoulders. Okay, and so that's your two sons, one on each side, and they're saying to me that they don't regret whatever they did. They actually, thank you, they're actually more at peace now than what they were before. And that's why it's so hard for you to adjust, and that's why it's so hard for you to go forward. Okay, it's really important that you keep talking out loud, because we can hear, like I'm saying we, because I'm talking about us, me with them too right now. And it's like they've got me, and they used to hold you underneath both arms side by side. And I feel like there's a photo like that as well. Is there a photo like that there? Because I just feel like there's a lot of memories that you have, and then they're seeing that as well. It's like what do you have on the side of your bed as well? Because I feel like there's a couple of photos of the boys there as well. Okay, and I'm getting 23, 24 around them, and 19. So what's a 19? 23/24. Was one turning 23 to 24 and the other one 19, or what's that? Because I get 1 and 9 is 10, which is the October month as well. So I'm getting that as well for you, Diane. I keep saying Donna. Why am I saying Donna? Donna, is there a Donna around you, or am I just going crazy? And I also want to say to Diane that there's nothing that they would have changed. Okay, they're quite content. They're happy. They're also enjoying their life over there. Okay, they're on the other side, and they're right beside you. So they've got the big wings, the angel wings around you. Okay, so one used to like a lot of black stuff, and the other one was just didn't care less. You know, like he didn't like any of the. He liked a little bit of color here and there, the brownies and stuff like that. He said to me, but I've also get them with dark brown hair. Similar features as well, and the pale skin. Okay, that's what I'm seeing as well. So, and I feel like the leg was a massive issue for one of them. Okay, it was like that the surgery or whatever happened after the fact that they got shot, it didn't quite work out for them. It didn't make them feel back to normal. And I'm still getting that pain in the leg now. It was horrendous, and I can't stress how. Like I couldn't stop moving before, and that's because I felt like I'd been shot in the leg, and I didn't realize it was a shooting. So, but I'll leave that there with that, because I want to get rid of that pain. And I also feel like that the other son, the elder one, I just feel like that he was more about, a private person. He's saying to me, I was quite private. I didn't like people to know too much about me. He's saying, so that's why it was so difficult for people to understand where I was coming from. And then the other one, the younger one, is the similar features and attitude, but he says he was a bit more louder, and that's why it was a shock when that one went as well. So, but the sorrow that you're feeling in your chest, and believe me, I feel it, and it's it was taking my breath away, put it that way. So I feel the pain, I feel the sorrow that you have, and this is why I was saying earlier, I'm going to be having a lovely lady that I did a reading for a few weeks ago. She's a counselor, and she will be helping me to help you guys to get on board with, getting past all this sorrow, and between the both of us, hopefully her and I can work together properly and help you guys out there to get, just to feel, back to normal life. But I know it'll never be normal when you lose your children, So, but that's what we're going to try and do for you. So I'm really sorry. I couldn't hold that together there, Diane. But she said, Diane Tracy Marie Russell. She says, I validate everything you said. Kiss, kiss. I'm just my heart goes out to you, Diana. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Poor Ellie didn't know what to do with me then, because what's that?
If you need a few minutes.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. She's very sweet. I could pull it together, but when I've got two here, Ellie, it's a bit hard. The energy is really strong, and I can feel the mum. I can feel the children, and the shooting in my leg. So it's full on. So But anyway, I want to pull back away from that. I wanted to lift up. So these guys here are really, really responsive to you. So whatever you're doing around your house there, Diane, they're right beside you. So when you need something, the light will flicker. So notice the light flickering. Notice when you go past the window, you see, and they're telling me too that you're like me, but you don't know how to use it, because I just saw spirit. I just saw shadows on my right, which tells me that you're like me, but you don't know how to use it. So start talking to them more and things will start coming through more, okay? So start manifesting what you want as well. And I'll leave that there. But if you need anything going forward there, lovey, just contact me. You can reach out, okay? I'm here for you. She said the youngest passed away only a year ago. That's why it's so strong. Yeah. I just feel like that the youngest could not cope with the fact of the other brother. That's what I get as well. I'll leave that there. I've got to pull back because otherwise they have to go away now, spirit, because I need to pull back, okay? Otherwise I won't get myself together, and I want to do this privately with you. So let's keep going where I'm up to. Right. So we've got Andy Daniels said, your beautiful prayer is blessed. Hi, hon. Hope you're well. Thank you. So Andy Daniels was with the event last night that we did the workshop, which was amazing. So we're just going to go back into the readings. I just want to go back to my page. I've lost my train of thought a bit. So Jade Wetherall, you need to contact me too, lovey, because I want to do you. And so we've got Laura DeAngelo. That's where I've missed. Okay, so lucky I write everything down. So if you just joined me, I'm an international psychic medium. Come over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and post up your question. So I don't see your face. All I see is your name, and all I see is your question. That's it. So I don't have time to go and fish for information. I don't ask questions. I just get whatever I get from spirit, and there's no tarot cards involved. There's nothing. I don't use any tools at all. I just do direct messages from spirit. So we've got Nonna Sam and Nonna Tina. My God, I couldn't say that then. So Laura, coming back to you. So what I get for you is I get 17 and I get 16 around you. So what are those dates? I also feel pressure on my head here. So the pressure is like, it's not like a migraine. It's actually like I just heard aneurysm. Well, what does that mean? Aneurysm. I can't even spell it. And they're just telling me too that this person, either your grandfather or your grandmother, had issues with swallowing and issues with the dribble down the side of the face, because I'm seeing the dribble down the side of the face, because I could see somebody actually just wiping their dribble away. So who was that? Was that your mum or your dad wiping the face away, or some relative that you know that was doing that? I feel like that might not even be your parents, but I feel like that your parents couldn't get there. Is that right? Was that your parents was your grandparents overseas when they passed? Because I feel like somebody couldn't get there, and that your parents or somebody else could not get there. So please give me a validation on that, because I see overseas. I see the word overseas, and I see the sea. Okay, so that's what they're showing me as well. But I feel like there's now what is I don't know why Sant Antonio. What does that mean? I have no idea why I get Antonio. I think that's over in the USA. Someone correct me. I did history at school, not geography. Clearly, you can tell. So if someone could validate that, San Antonio, I don't know what that means, and I think it's in the USA. So, and I also see Route 69 or 68 or whatever it is overseas. So USA. So what's that? Route 68. I don't know why they're saying that to me, but I'm just got to say what I get. Otherwise, the messages will stop. So I also feel like for you going forward there, Laura, that there's a lot of little hiccups coming up in like the obstacles. Okay, so you've got a couple of temptations as well. But going forward, you're a survivor of everything. So it's like you get blown over by the wind, you get up and you run. Okay, so that's what they're saying to me. They're saying to Route 66. That's it there. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, I couldn't. So what is the 68 around you as well? So 6 and 8, what's that? That's 14. What's the number 14? And then we've got the number 5, which is May again as well. So if 14 and 68 don't resonate with you, then we've got the month of May or the number 5. So they're giving me all these numbers. They're giving to me like targets tonight. So, but I also want to say too that just with everything that you do, make sure that you put everything into alignment, okay? Because it feels like that you're all over the place. They're saying to me that you're a bit scattered here and there, and And when you need to do something, it's like you can't find it because you can't find the keys, or you can't find something because you're not in a routine. Okay, so we need to put you in a routine. Most people are always in a routine, but we need to get you into a routine that actually delivers the projects or the little miniature things that you need to be doing, so that you get that obstacle done. Okay, so when I call it obstacles, it can be a little project for you as well. So, and I also feel like there's been some spirit just show me that you've got like tears running down, or someone around you that's got tears running down the side of their face. Okay, so they're actually quite sad and sorrow. They've received some information. It's like a phone call of disappointment, and I feel like they've received some information that has been quite sad for you. Okay, so, or not for you, but for that person around you. And I feel like this person will get over it. So it just needs for you to listen. Okay, don't say too much. Just listen for the cues to say something, and I'll leave that there. Okay, but the message for you is get all the ducks in a row. Okay, and things will start to settle down. Everything needs to settle down. It's sooner or later. Like people can't, like what's that saying? If you're going through hell, don't stop in the middle. So people can't stop in the middle forever. So you need to keep going and keep going. So push through, lovey. You can do it, okay? And we're right beside you. All the people in this live here will help you get through it. They'll push you through. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So I'm just going to go over to my page here. So who else have we got here? We got any validations there, Ellen? Do you know? Can you see any on the thing that I've missed or whatever?
I think you've read all of them out.
Sorry?
I think you've read all of them.
Fair enough. So we've also got here, so Andy Daniel says, recommend anyone to do the workshop. Lesley is a dedicated, passionate teacher. Thank you. and patient and great laughing out loud too. And I met beautiful people. Come and join. Yeah, that's beautiful. So anybody that's done my previous workshops can always come to the next one. Okay, so that's what the bonus is. That's me giving back again, guys. So let me go back over to the live here on my broadcast software. So let me keep going. So I still can't get rid of these young men here as well, Diane. So they're still with me. They like to hang around. They used to do this as well. They used to just, I don't know if you can see me, I've got my Angels t-shirt on. They used to do this. And did they like the Angels as well? Do they like that group called the Angels? It just said to me, tell her that. Okay, so the group called the Angels. So we've also got here Tara Ross. She says, I sent 12 kilos of clothes to flood victims. Not random, but still good, I guess. That's awesome. So we're going to give you one as well there, Tara. So guys, we're doing random acts of kindness tonight. So if you want to win one of these or receive one of these beautiful Tiger's Eye crystals from D King, or the bracelets from Jess Black, which I'll show you here. I'm going to get my hand away from the cables. So we've got this one here. We've got this one here. We've also got Jess Black's making some more. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting everything here. She's made some more, what do you call them? Key rings, the angel key rings, which are gorgeous. So that's really cute. So they're protection and they're all handmade. They're all beautiful, real crystals. Okay, so Jess Black and D King are doing this. So if you want to purchase something from them, then contact me if you can't get a hold of them, and I will point you in the right direction as well. They're beautiful stuff. It's gorgeous. So Robin said that San Antonio is in Texas, USA. Okay, so that makes sense. So I don't know why they were saying that for. This must be, if it's not for you, then Lauren, it's for somebody. Did I read it for Lauren? Sorry. Yeah, for Lauren. Then it's for somebody around in the group there. I don't know who, but well done, Tara. Thanks for that beautiful random act of kindness. So we've got here also, what's this one? Yep, we've done that. So I'm just going to scroll forward. So when I'm at home, my screen is a lot bigger. And when I'm on the live here, my software goes weird and in studios, and it just goes whackers. So what have we got here? So we've got here, so Vicky Keller says, hi Lizzie, are you planning to go to Team Jesus any Friday night soon? I will go there to help. Yes, so if anybody wants to join me for Team Jesus, we'll be doing that probably at the beginning, the first Friday of every month. I'd like to do that. So if you'd like to do that with me, then come along. I'll message me on the private chat or private message, okay? And we can do that together. That's a good idea. I nearly forgot about that, Vicky. So thanks for reminding me. So let's keep going forward. So we've got Tara Ross. She's from Penrith, so she's not far away. She'd be able to come and do a Team Jesus with me. So we've also got a validation. Okay. So this is from Maria White. She says, my partner has bad sinus and cough. She says, and the lady from Spirit sounds like my auntie, my mum's sister. She wore those support socks. She said, does my mum trouble walking? Oh, okay, right. Fair enough. Well, that's beautiful. Thanks for that validation. Thank you. So Lucy Davis says, I haven't seen my brother in a while. I was wondering if he's okay. I do feel like he's okay. He's in another world though there, Lucy, and I don't feel like you're going to be seeing him for a little bit longer as well there, lovey. Okay, so Diana Bassani, she said, sorry if that's too long. I got something walking down my hallway and pushed my hairdryer off the table. Do you know who this is, please? You told me last week someone was doing this but didn't mention who. I mean, I'm not. I'm good at psychic readings and mediumship there, Diana. But I'll tell you what. I'm not going to guess their name, but I do feel like it's a male. Okay, he doesn't like what you're doing in the house. But if you can sense that or you're seeing that, then acknowledge him and tell him to go away. I don't remember what I said last week or the week before, but I do feel like this is a male, and he's showing me like a hat. And if you go and ask people around the street there, they will know who it is. So ask a couple of neighbours around the street, because I feel like they will know who it is, and I'll leave that there. So we've got Jessica, she says validation. Yes, she's lying down and a lot on my sister, but tomorrow I'm seeing her and we'll show her this video. Yep, so we've done that validation. So what have we got here? Okay, so Amanda Jensen, she says, hello, I have just learned my sister's partner is missing on a boat in a storm. The Navy is too far away right now, but are going to their beacon. Will he? I can't say this one. I really don't want to say this one's just too sensitive, lovey. So yeah, I feel like they're going to find the boat though. So Lavina, so she says, sorry, I'm late. How are you tonight? She says, is there anything for me, please? And thank you. So yes, there is there, Lavina. So we'll come back to you as well. I'll just write this down. So we'll leave that there. So we've also got here Wendy Harvey, Amanda Jensen, sending you so much love, darling. That's beautiful. So Diana Tracy Marie, she says, I have heard that before from a close friend about psychics. Yeah, that's right. So I don't know what I said before, but that's right. So Margaret Lima das Santos. So good morning, Lesley. She says, I had an accident at work years ago caused by a manufacturer not having safety items in place. She said, I was contemplating contacting a lawyer. Do you think this is a good idea? I am also thinking of opening a self-serve bottle depot. Do you also see if this is a positive move or no? I'm not allowed to talk about you going and doing legal stuff there, Margaret. That's out of every single psychic medium, doesn't matter what planet on earth they're on. They should not talk about legal stuff or advise you on that. So I'm not going to do that. But for the bottle department, and I don't feel like that if you did go and do that legal thing that you would get anywhere. It's too far, too late now. That's what I'm feeling. But I also see this bottle depot. I don't feel like that's going to be a good idea at the moment either. Okay, so just hold the fort, they're saying to me. Hold the fort. Wait till at least to make this business decisions around September for you, okay? And I'll leave that there. So, Margaret, that's September for business decisions. That's really, really strong. It's like September, October. Leave till the end of the year. There's going to be other little obstacles you're going to have to fix first to get your ducks in a row, they're saying to me. So business, just writing this down. Oh, and I feel like there's a lot of anxiety around you, Margaret. So you have to sort that out first as well before you go and do business stuff, because you're going to be, it's going to be massive. It's going to be really, really strong, like anxiety then if you're suffering with it now, lovey. Okay, so get everything sorted out now. That's what they're saying to me. So, and we'll just keep going. I've just got to scroll through these messages here. So if you've just joined me, I'm an international psychic medium. Come over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I'm streaming live across Pulse 89.9 FM, and we're live on the Pulse 89.9 FM Facebook page as well here. So, and we're across 6 other platforms. So if you're on one of the group pages, come over to my live page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so I can see all your questions coming through. And I just want to make a reminder as well, do not accept any friend requests or notifications or registrations from me, because I don't friend with anyone. That's no offense, but I do not chase anybody as a troll, as they've mirrored my pages. They've mirrored other psychic medium pages. So if you're psychic shopping and you go to other pages, they will stalk you on there as well. So just, take a photo of it and send it to me, and also report it to Facebook as well, please. So we've got Tanya Elliott's done a random act of kindness. She's done, I've already seen that one. That's beautiful. So what else have we got? So if you've just had a reading from me, then come along and put validation for the actual, validation that you're doing in capitals, and then write the validation. Don't write it too long, or write it over lots of things for me so I can see it. Thank you. So, and I'll leave that there. So we've also got here, okay, right, so this one keeps scrolling forward here. So we've got Tracy. She said, don't be sorry for feeling emotions, Lesley. We love you. Thank you. I don't usually. I just could feel the energy from the mum. That's all. And it hit me. So there you go. I'm human too, guys. Just because I'm a psychic doesn't mean I'm not human, okay? I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but I am human. So Margaret says, oh, Lesley, sending you blessings and a hug. My heart goes to Diane, and healing warmth sent your way. 100%. Thank you. So we're just going to keep scrolling forward here. So we've got Donna Zimmerman. She said, validation, the pain, anxiety, and ankle are all me. She says, 23 number was my parents' anniversary. She says, I am definitely on auto mode since COVID hit, and I'm home almost 24/7. So that's right. She says, I know what the list is that I need to complete, and I will get onto that. Because if you don't complete it, nothing else is going to start, sweetie, okay? So that's why you need to get this thing done. Stop procrastinating. She says, not sure about the Bell's palsy, but will keep it in my head. I feel like that might have been somebody else around, like I said earlier. She said, January and February were very stressful months as we had major renovations going on in the house. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and energy. That's beautiful. Thank you. Great validation. So let's keep going. Okie dokie. So we've got Tara Ross here. So we'll come back to Tara Ross as well. Haven't seen her for a while. So she wants a reading. So I'm just going to do a general for you there, lovey. So we've also got here, let me just go forward. Tanya Elliott, she says, I've been offered a scholarship, but it's on an extra $4,000 that I don't really have, but I can get it. She says, should I go ahead with it, as I do get a qualified certification out of it? Yes, you should do it. But it's a manifestation technique, changing the thought patterns of the mind. Yes, she says, is it a career that I'm going to make a lot of money from to buy my home and business, please? Look, you got to be honest there, Tanya. I feel like you've got the wrong attitude about making a lot of money out of people. It's about helping the people, and the money will come. Okay, so that's the wrong attitude already. So that's not going to work. Okay, I don't feel like that's going to work, because you can't always just say you're going to that you have to do a course to extract money out of people. That just doesn't sit well with me at all. So that's probably the wrong wording that you probably used there. I know, but yeah, you should not have that attitude. No one should have an attitude where they want to just make money out of people if they go and do a course. It's all about you having that empathetic feeling and that give to people, so you can and be grateful it's coming back, and it'll come back tenfold. Okay, so you need to go and watch The Secret big time. So I want you to go and watch The Secret so that you can get on track with the laws of attraction, so that you can actually change the way you just said things, because I feel like you do this too often. All right, and I'll leave that there. So that's your virtual kick up the butt for that. So that's the PT coming out of me. So what else have we got here? Yeah, thank you, Diane. If you could do it in one validation, that would be amazing. Thank you, but I know it's quite sensitive, lovey, so it's up to you. It's purely up to you, sweetie. So where are we up to here? Oh, I'm losing my voice again. So this is really strong. So these guys are not leaving me alone. They give me the pain in the leg as well, Diane. Every time I see you up on the screen, every time I say your name, it's like the pain in my leg is horrendous. So whichever one that got shot in the leg is absolutely horrendous. The pain, it's like it wants to take my breath away. Put it that way. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Okay, so low brown. So wondering if you see anything around me that you would like to discuss. Um, I don't like that question either, but I will do it. I just don't like the way it's worded either. So what do I see around you? Maybe ask me for a medium if you're only new to this, because I haven't seen that name before. Maybe ask me for a medium reading. So we'll keep going. I'll come back to you as well. So we've got here, okay, so we've got Josephine Karunana. She's hi, lovely. She's, I lost my husband in January and his brother is giving me grief. Is there any message from my husband, please? Yes. Okay, we'll come back to you. I like this question. It's and did he have a sore leg as well, like left knee? Did your husband had a sore left knee there, Josephine? Because I got and he's just saying to me, stick it to him. Okay. So he's saying, hold your feet in the ground and stick it to him because your brother's being a real pest. And he's just being really, really annoying. It's like he just wants to annoy you. He just wants to, and your husband's saying to me, he just wants to prolong the pain. He says, but your husband's right beside you, saying, and can you feel that your husband's got his hand on your back, pushing you away from things? Because I feel like that you feel that pressure on your back as well, because he's pushing me to push you to go and do some things. Okay, so you can go and do whatever you want to do because he's right behind you, pushing you to do it because he wants you to be happy. Okay, and I feel like this is the man with something with the throat as well. So throat for you as well. And a lot of dehydration around you as well. So you're not looking after your health there either, Josephine. So you need to get your nutrition up to speed. They're saying to me, look after the nutrients, look after the vitamins, minerals, start eating properly, start eating like just eating. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. And I get the number 17 around you also. So you got the number 8, so as well as August month. So what does that mean to you? And I'm getting that pain up my left leg. So my ankle just cracked. And my left leg is still sore as well. So he's taken it right up to the hip this time as well. So what's going on there with you or somebody around your husband? Was it your husband's parents or an elderly lady? I'm also feeling dizzy. So are you feeling dizzy as well because of what's going on there? And there's something not right with your belly. So it's like nerves with your belly. I feel like you're okay. I just feel like there's nerves or there's like stress on you, okay? And that's what's upsetting your belly because you're a worry wart, he's saying to me. He's saying to me, "Don't worry, I'm right here. Just call me, and I'll do my thing." He says he can't wait to be your assistant. All right, so he's just saying, "Call me." He goes, he knows that you talk out loud, but the messages you're missing. You're missing his message. He can hear you loud and clear, but you can't hear him because you said you're not coming down to the right frequency. And he's saying to me that even though you don't know how to do that, he's saying to me, just close your eyes, hold on to my jewelry, hold on to my ring, hold on to my clothes because he knows that you hold the clothes as well because he's showing me you hold his clothes. It's like a special jumper or a sweatshirt or like a sloppy joe or something like that. We call them over here in Sydney, in Australia. But he's saying to me that you hold it like that and that you also smell it. Like he's saying to me that you smell this as well. And it's like you get the aroma from him and you know he's there, but he's right beside you. It's like he's just tapping you on the head going, hello, I'm here. He goes, so yeah, but he's right beside you. He's sweet too. He's a very sweet man. So he had a tough outside, but the very soft marshmallow inside, he's saying to me as well, Josephine, and I'll leave that there. So I'm going to go back to, we've got Lucy Davies here. I want to do a journal for her as well. So I get, why am I getting such an itchy face, like lips or something like that? So what happened to the lips? Did you get your lips done? Or did someone around you get like filler? What's happened to the lips there? So I don't know why. They're just saying to me the lips were huge. Okay, and spirit from the other side is going, oh my God, it was like a shock to everybody. So what's happened there? And I feel like that the person keeps like licking their lips all the time. They can't stop licking their lips because they're so sore and they're so swollen. Okay, so and I also get the number 12 and I get the number 9 around you as well. So we've got 1, 2 is 3. So we've got the month of March. So the end of this month and what's going on with the throat because you can hear my voice changing again. So something's not right with either the breathing or the voice or something like that. And I also feel like there's pain and someone's got issues around the liver area or underneath the right rib cage. Okay, so that's really quite strong and that's taking people's breath away. And they're saying to me, they're giving it to me again. So I've got this person next to me and I feel like it's a lady and she was dribbling down the side. She's also showing me that someone used to pat the side of the mouth so that they could actually stop the saliva coming down the face. And I'll leave that there. So, and the message for you is to just push through. There's nothing stopping you right now. So keep going, okay? Because you're stopping, okay? She's saying you're stopping in the middle. You're in the quicksand. She says, pull you that rope and get yourself out of it, because there's rope there. You're just missing the rope, okay, to pull yourself out, and you'll be fine. Okay, so coming up in October as well, it's going to be very busy. Lots of money coming in, but lots of money going out between now and October. So they're showing me the empty pockets. So the pockets are empty. So the pennies are going out, but I see dollar signs coming in. Okay. So it's going to equal the money going out, but you're still going to be just on that little bit on that edge with it, just a little bit of worry. Okay. But manifest what you want. And I feel like October, it's going to be a lot of changes. Okay. And I feel like it's going to be good for you. And the anxiety is very strong. Sorry. So what else have we got here? I'm just going to scroll forward. So, there you go, Tanya. One last question. Is my fiance sleeping with others? Glenn, come on. You're on this show nearly every week. Seriously, you ask me the weirdest questions. If you need to ask that question, it's always about your fiance. Is your fiance pregnant? Is your fiance sleeping with someone? Glenn, get it together, buddy. Okay? Stop being paranoid. Be a nice person. Okay? Stop it. So we've got Lucy Davis. She says, I haven't seen my brother for a while. He's okay. We've done that one. So Nicole Hudson, sending lots of healing. May I have a general reading? So we'll come back up to her. But we've got Lavina. It's Nicole Hudson. Just writing this down. General for you. So we've got Lavinia. I think it's Lavinia. And so I'm just going to go with this lady here. So we've got number 6 around you. So we've got the month of June. So what's June for you? I got 2 and I got 22 for you. So what's the 2s around you? So if you have a look at the angel number, they just said to me to tell you to do the angel number 222. So look that up for me. Actually, I just remembered I've got my little trusty little cheat sheet here, and the 222 is, it says the right one. It says right place, right time. Trust in what you want. Don't think of things you don't want when you see this number. So stop manifesting the stuff that you don't want. Okay, so that's going forward. But I highly recommend looking up the angel number 222 for you, Lavinia. And I also feel like going forward, there's a couple of little obstacles with work, but I feel like they're saying to me part-time. Are you thinking of going part-time, or are you part-time? Because I just got the word part-time, okay? And I feel like that will be good for you, even though you're worried about the coins and the pennies coming back in. But I feel like that's going to be good for you. If that's not you, it's someone around this live here, because they just said to me it might not be her. And I said, okay, righto. So I feel like it's going to be someone around that question where you asked that question, okay? And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we've also got Low Brown, and they said that they want to, I'll just do a general here. So I get the number 13 around you. So 1 and 3 is 4. So we've got the 1, the 3, and the 4. So I'm also, and the 13. So I'm also having with you, there's a lot of communication stuff going on. So there's all these little obstacles in your road right now. So you need to start pulling everything back. So when you don't have any control over all these obstacles, you're not going to get anywhere. It's like you're going 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. So you need to start pulling in the reins with everything that you've got on the go, they're saying to me. Got all these little miniature projects. And I've just dropped my pen. Whoops. Oh, gosh. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was this
Yeah.
That was this thing here vibrating, this thing that holds the microphone. Sorry, guys. So I feel like for you going forward as well, that you've got all these little obstacles in like little miniature projects that you need to get done. Oh, I need to get some money to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. I need to do that. And they're showing me car as well. So when I see cars, I'm seeing a 4-door car. It's a dark colored car. And I just want to say, when I see a car, I always have to tell the person that 2 to 4 weeks from this point forward, you can't drive your car unless you've done the maintenance on it or got it checked, okay, or fixed it up, okay, because I don't want you driving it after. That's going to be unsafe. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we've got Morgan, and we've done that one about the business for September. I've done that one. So Nicole Hudson, and she wanted a general, so I'm just coming back to her. So Nicole, what I get for you is number 11 around you. So they're saying to me 11, 11. Are you seeing those numbers? And if you are, we need to get you to look at the actual angel numbers, number 11, 11, because that's really powerful. And I'll just tell you now, this is my second one in a row. Double 1 is the intuition. It encourages you to keep following your spirit. You're on the right path. If you see this, listen to your gut and your heart. That's amazing. Thank you. So going forward, I want you to look at things that are outside of the home, like where you're staying right now, because there's a few things that are coming up outside of the home, but you're not realizing that you actually have these little obstacles on the outside of the home, right? So once they've all fixed, it's like you need to do the gardening, but you've been leaving it for too long, okay? That's just an example. So just get these little tiny things fixed up as well. So the message for most people tonight is to get all their ducks in a row. Like stop procrastinating on things and put things into place. Stop sitting down eating chips, watching TV. I'm not saying you are, but just stop doing that. Just get active and get out and do what you have to do so you can get settled, okay? Because it's going to be a bit of uncertainty, a bit of unsettlement around the world coming up, okay? Because I see a lot of things happening before April, May, June, okay? So a lot of things are coming up. So get out of automatic mode, guys. I've been saying this for months. I've been saying this for 2 years, actually, to be honest. So that's what I'm getting for you too as well, Nicole. So we've also got Tara Ross. She wants a general. So Tara, what I get for you is I get the number 8 around you as well. So we've got August month. So what's that? I feel like it's a birthday or anniversary coming up. They're also showing me empty pockets for you, but they're going to be filling up, which is really good. So I'm feeling that they're around September, October time, there's going to be filling up with the obstacles, with the pennies in your pocket, okay? So going forward, it's going to be really good for you. And I'm seeing really, really busy. So if you're not busy enough now, you're going to brace yourself because you need to take the rest now and like project manage your time because you're going to be all over the place, okay? So you don't want to be doing this little roller coaster by yourself. You need to actually start to delegate some things out to people that can actually do the job properly, okay? So do those little things that you need to, those chores that you need to be done and those little obstacles to get rid of them for you, okay? And I'll leave that there as well. So I've got, that's pretty much it. I've done everybody there. So I'm just going to go back to the page and Ellie's going to go to a sponsored ad and we'll be back in a second. Thank you. Over to you, Ellie. I need a drink. Oh, my gosh. All good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go forward and I'll read this while the ads on. How long have I got?
145. So I'll play one of your little break. 12 seconds. I'll play one of your little 12-second breaks off at the end.
Thank you. Okay, guys. So, guys, if you could validate that, that would be amazing. So, just put validation in capitals and then. Okay, I'll find it. Thank you. Scroll forward. So validation, Tara. Beautiful. Okay, hang on. Where are we up to? Nancy Lala, thank you. She says, I just popped in to say hi. Sent a validation through to Jessica. Thank you for last night. Was amazing. Sing that. Oh, I love it, Nancy. She's a sweetheart. Paul Strife. Who's Paul Strife? I don't know that name. So we'll do you next, Lovey. Just waiting for the ads to finish. So any time tonight for me. Okay, so general. What's the name, Lovey? Okay. Thank you. I'll pull them up now. Beautiful. Thanks, Nicole. I'll read it when we go live again on radio.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks, Elle. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and we're streaming live across 6 platforms tonight. If you'd like to have a reading, then come over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And if you're on one of the group pages, don't write on that page. Then please come over to the main page, the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page, so I can see you your validations and also your questions. So that's all I get is a name and a question. That's all I get. I don't get nothing else. Excuse me. So we've got here. Okay, so I'm just getting some validations through from the readings I've just done. So Tara Ross, she says validations. She says August 3 and 16 are birthdays. She said, and anniversaries, both people have passed. She said, I am currently resting and recovering from COVID. Okay, good. She says, and about to take a lot of volunteer work. Thanks, Lesley. That's beautiful. Well done. So top up on your vitamin D, guys, and zincs and all that stuff, okay, for helping you with the flu. So what else we got? Julie Emery, I can't even say her name. Amereau is from the UK. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. So Paul Stife, he said, thanks. We've spoken a few times. Okay. Sometimes I just can't remember everybody's name. Sorry, because when I'm in flight, I'm in flight. And I got told today that I predicted, someone getting shot 3 nights in a row last week, and I couldn't even remember that. But apparently it happened today in Sydney. So there you go. Did you hear that one?
No.
No, so I didn't either. But my lovely Andy Daniel, she told me that today. So we've got here also, I'm just going to go back to a validation here from Nicole Hudson. She says, validation, thank you for the reading. I have been seeing 1111 and all of the other angel numbers as well, 222, 333, etc. That's awesome, because that's like an awakening for you, lovey. So that's brilliant. So talk to spirits, start talking to spirits. So Lavinia, she says, you're not wrong, Lesley. I need to get my ducks in a row so I'm not going backwards. 100%, lovey. You need to step up, they're saying to me. So if I don't give you the virtual kick up the butt with my PT hat on, then no one else will. So she says, also, thank you, Lesley, for my reading. Not sure what is happening in June, but keep that in mind. She says, but I'll definitely look up the 222 angel numbers, which is awesome. So Terry T, he says, I am going to face my board's exam around October. Do you and Spirit see me passing my exam? It's very stressful and my work is tiring down. Hoping for a good news. Yes. So I do feel like that you're actually going to pass it, but I feel like that you need to take at least 1 week off before the exams, if that makes sense, because you can't have fatigue. It's like you're suffering with adrenal fatigue, Terry. Okay, so you need to actually pull back and just save up a bit of money so that you can get through that week and just take some annual leave, or take 3 days off, take half a week off, just so you can get those 3 days in before the exam. Okay, have a lot of magnesium and have a lot of zinc so you can retain that as well, because zinc is amazing for your brain. So when you can't focus or when you feel confused, that's what you have is zinc. And I know that firsthand, because that's what when I had my cancer, that's what I can't store is my minerals, and that's where I found out after 10 years that I was very zinc deficient. So there you go. That's why I know about it. So Josephine Guarana, she says, oh my gosh, yes, I hold his dressing gown and I kiss it. I miss him so much. She says, I have lost weight. Thank you so much. His family are stressing me out. Yeah, lovey, you need to pull back. So they're just worried about you. That's all, okay? So just pull back and just go a little bit quiet. Go into your own little, mind with, and just say that you need time out for them so that they don't keep stressing you out, okay? So they're just trying to do their best, Josephine, all right? But he's there right beside you. He's saying that he's right beside you. It's virtually like he's got his arms around you when you're cuddling his dressing gown. It's like he's around you at the same time, if that makes sense. And you can feel it. You can feel the pressure. So when you feel that pressure, just talk to him, because he's right there, lovey, okay? And I'll leave that there. Thank you for that. It's a beautiful validation. Like, seriously, how would I have known that she was holding his clothing if Spirit didn't show me, if he didn't show me that? So, and I'll leave that there. So we've got another validation here. So Lucy Davis says, validation, the lip thing could be my brother. He got bitten by a bee when he was younger. Aha, right. Okay, so that was really swollen, because I saw it and it was like, oh, it's like he had ice on it. Okay, so that's what I see there. And when he was younger, and we made fun of it for a long time after. Unsure about the dribbling. Well, that was probably him, but I feel like that he was dribbling because he couldn't close his mouth properly and was so sore. Poor fella. Money has been going out, lots of bills. Thank you so much for the reading, Lesley. You are amazing. Thank you. So so save your money between now, Lucy, and just start manifesting the money coming through. It's going to be really important for you to start manifesting properly. So Paulie says, we are both qualified PT, although it's not my main field of work. Well, that's like me, lovey. So PT, when you're a personal trainer, you've got to remember that you don't have a burnout because you're very active, and that's why I'm very fast and I'm motivated, and everything I do is 100% motivated. It's because of my PT hat. But you've got to remember too that that's not going to be your bread and butter unless you go and open up a gym, and then things might close down, and you've got to have a really, really good mindset for it. But the niche area that I found as well there, where'd he go? What's his name? Paul. Sorry. The niche market that I found for myself was in rehab, and I did a lot of rehab, and I still do a lot of rehab for clients now. So that was, if you're going to help someone, it's you can do the weight loss as well as what I did, as well as rehabilitation, because a lot of people need it, because a lot of people are sitting down now and they don't move enough. Okay, so as you know, you've got arms and legs to move, but people don't move. They sit down at the desk. We're going to be doing more online stuff. We're going to be doing this and that. So yeah, so we've got Margaret Bennett. She says, good morning from Scotland. Lots of love. Thanks for joining me there. Lots and lots of love on the screen. Wow, that's beautiful. So we've also got, who else was? We're going to read for Paul. So yes, that's what I was saying about Paul. I do feel that you need to actually, like, if you want to go and do that course, you need to, that exam, you need to take 3 days off beforehand so you can be relaxed, and it's just focus on one thing. When you have to focus on everything else, you're not going to cope, okay? So that's when you're going to miss it by, like, you're going to be kicking yourself because you'll say, I wish I would have listened to Lesley because I've just failed my exam by 3 points or 3%. Okay, because that's where I feel it's going to lie, between the 3% mark. That's when it's going to be so close, you're going to be kicking yourself. So don't do that to yourself. I'm pre-warning you. Take a couple of days off before you actually go and do the exam so that you can be 100% focused on it. You do pre-exams and stuff like that, so you could be 100% focused and you will get through it, okay? And I promise you that. So we've got Tanya Elliott. She says, I sent through the acts of kindness just to get you off the subject that was upsetting you. Thank you. She said not to get anything. In fact, I've already something you for a link so I can buy one. Well, then you need to talk to. Thanks, Tanya. That's beautiful. But if you want to buy one, you need to contact. Depending on what it is. If it's the bracelets, it's Jess. If it's the stones or the crystals, and the fossils, it's actually D. So let me know which ones you want. She said. You said you'd already read it, but you haven't. Okay. As for my question, I may have wondered. I have worded it wrong. Yeah. So she says, I believe. Oh my God, the software here. I believe I'm a very giving person who gives my shirt off my back. That's beautiful. She says, not someone who you describe me as. No, I'm not saying that, Lovey. I'm just saying that sometimes when people word things, they say the wrong thing, so it comes across bad. She said, I was saying. So I felt really upset. You could even think that about me. Oh, okay, calm down. So I live week to week and just want to help people where I can. That's beautiful. Like, you're doing the right thing, So this scholarship, it's just the way you worded it, Tanya, okay? So I'm not going to have an argument on, in the public forum. So the scholarship is something I feel like could help so many people, and it's going to be amazing, and you will do that. So it's going to be amazing. So keep doing it, and I already said that to you, Lovey. So keep doing it, okay? I'm just black and white. It's how it is. So Terry T, he says, thanks, ma'am. He says, for responding to my question. Thank you. I'll try my best to watch my diet. It's awesome to be validated because co-workers are really beating me down, and sometimes I keep doubting myself. There's nothing to doubt yourself with, Lovey. And then when people are doing that to you, they're leaving someone else alone that's even weaker. Okay, so it's not saying that you're weak there, Terry. It's just saying that they feel the need to pick on you because you're doing something better than them, and that's the whole problem with these people these days. Okay, so stick your head up high. Put your head up the 2 millimeter mark, the 2 centimeter mark, whatever it is that makes you feel good, as high as you can go, okay? Because you're going to be amazing. And going forward, there's a lot of opportunities coming up for you that's going to be amazing with regards to work. So hang in there, okay? Because if you can get through this, you can get through anything. All right, and I'll leave it there. And half the time with bullies at work, if you just laugh at them and go, oh, yeah, whatever, and just go, oh, well, wow, you're so funny, and just laugh at them and go, whatever, and they'll just go and pick on somebody else, and you don't want that, but just put them back in their place. It's not going to hurt. You're not going to hurt you. That's for sure. But don't let them put your self-esteem down. It's one thing that you don't do, you know. You don't let them put your self-esteem down. So, yeah, I know you do, Tanya, and I love you too. So, Tanya Elliott, I think highly of you too, love you, and I know what you do. So, I was just sort of saying the way you worded your thing, your question was too out there. Look, I'm going to put my foot in it even further if I keep going, and I didn't mean to offend you. That's for sure. It's one thing I would never do. So Jane Nastelli, what's that name? Mampy. Was this the right move for my future? It is 9 months and I'm not where I want to be. That's probably because there's a lot of little things in your way at the moment there, Jane. Okay, so little things that are coming up, and just because it's not going to be, it will be, because you need to change your mindset. So, like I was saying about the way people word things, is the way you've just worded that. So, if you read your question back, was this the right move for my future? Which is fine. It is 9 months and I'm not where I want to be. And you've just said it yourself. I'm not where I want to be, because you're actually saying to Spirit and you're saying to the universe, this is where I want to be. Because Spirit doesn't know if it's literal. It doesn't know if it's right or wrong. It only knows literal. So when you're asking the question, where do I want to be, or you're saying to me, I'm not where I want to be, you're virtually telling Spirit, this is what I want. Okay, because it's like saying, how can I say it? I can't afford this, I can't afford that. So, but I want to get to there. So what does Spirit do? It goes, oh my God, I want to please her. I want to give her everything that she's got. But she just said, I can't afford this, but I want to get to there. So I'm going to make her not afford this, but I'll still push her to there. So it gets confused. So you need to be specific in how you ask the universe and what you're manifesting, because otherwise you'll come back to the same spot, if that makes sense, Jane. Okay, so you need to say specific things like, how do I get to this point, and how can I go forward? This is where I want to be, and this is where I will be. Okay, so little mind-changing things like that, and that'll just start to resonate with Spirit and the universe, and they'll go, oh my God, I've got to please her. I have to scramble in the air. I'll please her, and then I'm going forward. Then you'll be on the right track. So I feel like for you there, Jane, it's going to be around October, November, and you're going to be flying forward. Okay, so brace yourself for that. These little obstacles here is your lessons learned, because you haven't learned the lesson of changing the mindset. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we're just saying hello to Stacey Schmidt. She's on. So she's from California. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, and country. And we'll leave that there. So my daughter's just sending me messages. Oh my God, these people, they know I'm live and they send me messages when I'm live. It's a crack up. So we've got here Pamela Watson. She said, love a message from Spirit. So Pamela. So if you've just joined me, come over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I will do a reading for you. So I'm just going to go over to the main software here, Pamela, and I'll come back to you, please, lovey. So what else have we got here? Okie doke. So going forward, what have we got here? So Lauren, she says, hi, Lesley. Sorry, I thought you were reading. Said the name Laura. Lauren, I meant to say, sorry. I did say Laura. Actually, it was Laura D'Angelo. Sorry. That's right. It was her. I do remember that. So let's keep going forward. So we've got, I can't see everything on my iPad tonight either. Software kills me sometimes. It's like, what's going on? Dearie me. So we've got Jess Lopez. I have a mediumship reading, please. So didn't I do her? I just did her, didn't I? Did I do her there, Ellie? Can you remember that name? Jess Lopez? No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
No.
I did a Josephine. Okay, Jess will write your name down as well. Jess Lopez. Now I've got my one of my besties calling me. Oh, God. Everybody's ringing me. Stop ringing me. Oh, my gosh. So funny. So we've got here, so she wants a mediumship, Jess. So we're going to have another event coming up this Saturday night for the beginners up and coming psychic medium. So if you'd like to join me on that one, any of the people that did the previous ones can come along for that for free as well. So if you'd like to join me, then go over to the page Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I will be able to see your post there, and you can join me for my workshop. So we've got Linda Scott. She says, hi from Austin, Texas. Love your show. Thank you. We love you too. So Stacey Schmidt, she says it's only 3:45 a.m. here. Oh my God, 3:45. Wow. Thanks for joining me, Stacey Schmidt. 3:45 a.m. Wow, that's incredible. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, and country as well. We've got Granny Pig. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to be reading that one, and my pen's just run out. Do you have a spare pen there, Ellie? Please, thank you. What's going on with Spirit? All right, thank you. So let's keep going. I'm just going to keep reading forward. So I've got here, so I've done Paul, I've done Jane as well. I've got Pamela Watson. So Pamela, I'm going to do you. So I'm just going to do a general for you. And what I feel for you is some pain around underneath the right rib side there. So right underneath the rib cage. And I don't necessarily feel it's you. I feel like that was someone that's passed from either broken ribs, or they just showed me the ribs fractured. Okay, so broken ribs or something like that, that something's not right with the ribs for somebody around you. And I'm also getting pain in my neck. So what's with the neck and what's going on there? Because I feel like my neck is really, really like tight. It's like I can't move it properly, okay? And I feel like that it's either you that slept the wrong way or someone in the family that slept the wrong way, and they can't quite turn their head, so they're really quite stiff in the neck. So what's going on there? And also I get the number 9 around you. So we've got the month of September. So September coming up, and they just say to me, someone with their throat. So what's with the throat or the choking or something around the neck area for you as well? Okay, and I'll leave that there. And I also feel like for you going forward, there's somebody also hanging around you, and they're showing me that you see spirit as well. So this person's hanging around you as well, and that you also see spirit as well I see it on my right. So they also show me that you see it like me. Now they face you to the left, and they're showing me the white image behind you. So you don't know how to use it. So it's just like, and they say to me, get headaches as well. So the headaches are going to be from the spirit coming through all at once. Because if you're taking Panadols and whatever else, but if it's not you, someone around you doing that's got this, okay, and they're taking Panadols, but they don't realize that the spirit is just knocking on the door trying to get in. So just acknowledge them, send them off until you're ready to bring them on board, okay, and do what I'm doing. But going forward with you and they just show me. So what's with the time? Like I also feel like the time 2 to 4 p.m. Someone's passed or had a funeral at that time, and I'm getting another. I had a J name. I get him Jeremy, Jerry, James, Jezzy. I don't know. I keep getting this name lately. I don't know why. James. What is that? What is that J name to you? And I had it earlier. So it's Julie, whatever, Jane. I feel like this person's suffering with a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety on their plate. You know, like they're saying to me, everything that they do is just like overwhelming. So, and I feel like this is outside of the family, this person. Okay, and it's just like you need to do a welfare check. So a person with a J name, a welfare check, and I'll leave that there. And just show me birthday cake as well. So whose birthday's coming up in the next couple of days? Okay, I feel like that's a relative. All right, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So I'm just going to keep going forward. So how long we got there?
13 minutes.
13 minutes. Woohoo! So we're nearly done. So on fire. And I feel like there's a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety around Jess Lopez. She wanted a mediumship reading, and I just feel like the anxiety is through the roof for you there too, lovey. And it's a full moon here, so don't get people don't get your knickers in a knot. The same to me for everybody. So don't stress if someone says something. Don't get upset. You know, don't take things the wrong way. Don't assume. Don't pull. Don't pull people up when you've assumed the wrong thing, because you're going to be wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not just saying that for Jess. I'm saying that for everybody. So make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row before you open your mouth there, Jess, and keep zippity zip. They're saying to me, okay? So next couple of weeks, just be like, watch your P's and Q's. So P's and Q's, because otherwise you're going to say something accidentally and it's going to be the wrong thing. All right, so just be careful with what you say. And I also get a white car around you there, Jess. So what's with the white car? So who's the person with the white car? I feel like this is not a small, it's a medium, it's not a large car, okay? It's a 4-door car. And I feel like this one here has actually got some issues either with the tires or brakes. They're just showing me like one wheel's baldy and the other wheel's not, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and I'll leave that there. So But get your car fixed between 2 to 4 weeks from this point onwards, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we've got Jane. She says, she's giving me a validation. She said, yes, thank you. I moved my family to another state for a better future. Beautiful. A lot of obstacles as far as financially, not working yet. Husband has medical issues. My sons are on the spectrum, she says. Needing to move forward, but I will work on things and listen to your words about October, November. It's going to get better there, lovey, okay? So just let everything settle down a bit, and then everyone gets into a routine, because the move was a big move for everybody, okay, including the children. So wait for everything to settle down, and then things are going to get better. So around the October, November mark, I feel like everything's going to start to be stable for you. And I'll leave that there. So we've got Linda Scott. So I'm just going to give her a quick general. So Linda's all the way from overseas as well. I can't remember which country. She says our special guys around me. Any special guys around me? So I get a lot of anxiety with you too, Linda, and I feel like these going forward is like, and what's with the itchy hairs? Because I just keep, for God's sake, for the last 10 minutes I just wanted to scratch my head, but I feel like it's you. So is it, have you got like the itchy hair where the person has like, so you feel like someone's touching your head in the middle of the night, like when you're lying in bed? That's what I'm getting for you as well. And I also feel like for you, it's not dandruff, it's not anything that you've changed. And they're saying to me that you've done something with your hair as well. So what have you done that's different, or you're thinking about it? Because they showed me that it was different before, and then it showed me different now. So, but I'll leave that there with that. And I'll also get the number 12 around you. So 1 and 2 is 3. So you've got the month of March. So March is nearly finished. So brace yourself. And I'm also feeling sore neck for you as well. So are you hunching down? It's like they're saying to me that you're quite tall, or someone around you that's quite tall, because I'm not sure if it's you. Can't quite see you. But they're saying to me the person's quite tall, might be feeling ill. You got a sore neck. It's you then. I feel like that this is still Linda, but I feel like that the neck is quite sore. It's like the posture's all in the wrong direction, okay? So get your posture in sync and start walking like an exclamation mark, not a question mark, okay? And I'll leave that there for you there, Linda. So we've also got here Stacey Schmidt, and I wanted to do a reading for her because it's 3:45 or probably 3:50 a.m. in the morning here now. So for her, so I'm just going to do a general for her as well. She's been on my show a while ago, I think, a couple of weeks ago, I think, actually. But I actually get a sore throat for you. So they're saying to me, are you sick at the moment, or have you just been recently sick? Because I get a sore throat around you. And I feel like there's a lot of anxiety as well. And they're also showing me something that you put on the side of your dressing, like not your dressing table, your side table near your bed. So what is it that you put new there, or that you've moved there? Because spirits can see it, okay? So okay, what's this? Okay, I was just reading something on the Facebook page. So so on the side of the bed, and I feel like that's a new item there. So people are noticing it from the other side, okay? And if you want to put something there, then do it, because they're waiting for it to go there. And I feel like this could either be a photo, or like they'll show me like one of those little crystal angels, like those pink ones, like about so big. Something like that, something spiritual is going on the side there. So, or you need to put it there. That's what I'm getting from them, okay? And I'll leave that there with that part as well there, Stacey. But I also want to say too, going forward, that there's big things coming up for you in the future. So brace yourself and head up high, woman, because I feel like that your self-esteem has gone down a little bit, okay? And you don't need to have it. You don't need to spiral down, because everything's going really, really well for you after like the next month, okay? So I'm not saying it's going to be bad between now and next month, but I feel like that next month is going to be so much better for you, okay? Because you've been really busy. You haven't had time to take your breath. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we've also got here Wendy. She sent me, I just noticed on the live there, she sent me, she sent me a beautiful prayer for the lovely lady earlier that I read, Diane, with her sons. Both her sons had passed. And so we'll go into that prayer just before we finish. Ellie, can you remind me a couple of minutes before we finish, lovey, please?
Yep.
Thank you. And thank you for that, Wendy. So guys, if you haven't already discovered one of Wendy's prayers, this is the time for it, because these prayers are beautiful. Okay, so, and I'll leave that there. So so what else have we got here? Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's a joke or not. Nick Ludley, my pet pigeon Disco is missing. Do you think he's dead? I'm not even going to answer. I don't know whether that's a joke or not. So there we go. So Mark here, Mark Mumi, he says, I want to expand my drop shipping, but I feel like I can't cope with the scrutiny. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mark. So I don't understand that question. So drop shipping, I've never heard of it. So do you know what drop shipping is, Ellie? No, not me either. Sorry, I don't know how to answer that. But the scrutiny, when you're dealing with scrutiny, it's usually people that can't see past their nose. So I wouldn't worry about it. Put your head up high, Mark. Walk like an exclamation mark and not a question mark. Okay, so that you can actually start to feel better. When people put you down, it's because you don't feel well in yourself. Like you don't feel confident in yourself. I have the attitude that I don't care what anyone says about me. I don't care what they say, what they think. I don't care less, because if I don't care less, then they don't worry about upsetting me. So when I care about what they say or think about me, then I'm giving them permission to upset me. Okay, so that's how I come from. I come from a reverse psychology type thing, reverse engineering, I call it. So I've got to reverse the way I think, because otherwise, if I worried about everybody, what they said about me or whatever, and I don't really care who's who in the zoo, what they say. But if I worried about everything and anything, I wouldn't be here. Okay, so that's the message. So going back to, which one was it? It was to Mark. So Mark Mumi, that's the message for you, sweetheart. So don't worry about what people are talking about or saying about you. You're better than them, and that's why they're talking about you. Okay, so just forget it, move on. So Linda Scott, she says validation. I'll just see if I can find this. I'm going to go scrolling forward. Oh, wait there. My throat tonight. I just still feel like these young guys. We've got this validation here. Sorry, I'll come back to Linda in a second. So validation, thanks for all the reading. I have been seeing 1111. Okay, we've done that one earlier. I'm so far behind on my software here. Tara Ross, we've got that validation. I think I've done that. Okie dokie, yes, we've done that. So we're just going forward. So here it is here. I think, no, wrong one. That's not it. 1 second. So where are we up to? Okay, so Terry, here we are. So thanks, madam, for responding to my question. Thank you, and I'll try my best. You always do your best there, lovey. So you don't have to try, because you're always doing your best. All right. So, and what we got? Still. Geez. Oh, that's okay. So don't worry, Tanya. We can delete it if you want. I can delete it. So send me a message. So no, that's all right. So we're just getting some messages here on the Facebook Live. So if you've just joined me, come over to the page. We've only got a few more minutes. I'm just trying to grab this validation so I can put it up on the screen. But do you think I can find it? No. We've done that. Oh my gosh. Okay, here, there's Linda's one. So we'll do Linda's one. She says, wow, so cool. Yes, bought Head and Shoulders shampoo this week, and I'm giving myself a perm while watching you. So that's why I could feel something with the hair. Okay, right, there you go. I must be psychic there, Linda. So the tall person is my husband, passed away. They called him String Bean. Right. She says, yes, my doctor told me to start walking last week. You're right on. Okay, well, there you go. That's why my head was itchy. That's why I could see the new hairdo. Well, the hairdo will look good. So if you're giving yourself a perm, that's awesome. So I've already done that for you there, Terry, and I've got to go in a second. I'm just going to read some validation. So we've got Stacey Schmidt. She says, validation, I have been looking for a spot to put my Tiffany lamp, and I decided on my end table. There you go. I also have my son's stuffed troll he gave me there, and my granddaughter tried to play with it. She says, my self-esteem is low, and I have been working on trying to make it better on my own. Will you please tell me if my son will ever come home and be part of the family again? I don't feel like it's going to happen this year, lovey. Okay, so it will happen later. He's got to get past a few obstacles himself. All right. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we're just going to say the last prayer that Wendy gave me, and then we're going to finish up here. So I'm sorry if I've missed everybody, but you'll have to come over to tomorrow night's show, which will be starting from 9 till 11 o'clock Sydney time. So Wendy Harvey's just sent me a beautiful prayer for all the people that have lost their loved ones out there, especially Diane, and some of the other ladies that lost their husbands as well, and everybody in this live feed. So put your heads down and take a listen to my voice. So here I sit with my head down low, silently waiting for the words that will flow. It's really quite funny how they come flooding through, not only for me, but also for you. Spirit just needs us all to be loving, gentle, and kind. So whatever you do, always keep that in mind. Most are special in their own special way. We need to be mindful from day to day. Some need help and some need to care. Others just want someone to listen while their burdens they share. We all have the ability to help someone in need. Let that be you who can take that lead. You may feel that you are little in the scheme of things, no, but because to make someone smile, that is love that you bring. We all need touch, nurture, and somebody to care. We all need the safe place so our souls we can bear. Amen. And thank you for having me tonight, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow night. But take over there, Ellie. Good night, and see you later. Thanks, Ellie. Oh, thank you, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.